Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, back to pass, it's Reed. Zings it complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Craver. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. A&M comes back out with another first down. Handoff to the lone back. He breaks a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Owens. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Using his feet. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Reed. He turns that loose down the right side. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Makes the catch. It's Boston. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Makes makes a grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They're going to throw it on third and goal. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Running to Green. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Concepcion. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Quick strike complete. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the air. It's Reed. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the pressure. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Williams looking for a man. A strike downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They feed him again. Makes a man miss. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got out of trouble and throws. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Washington. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Hard running there.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Using the quick game. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Concepcion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together an 81-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Williams will pass. Pressure coming. He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown, Huskies! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And they got it done in the first half, but the job... Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. With the catch, it's Evans. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Catch in the middle, it's Kramer. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The hand to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Bussey.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He takes it at the 45, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Reed. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Caught in the backfield, it's Boston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. creates a little room. Shakes off the defender. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They punt it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. On the move, it's Owens. Runs through another one. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They go right back to him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. To the air, it's Reed. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Craver. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the single back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Aggies! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Evans. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Craven. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Gets it out fast. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the...
Breaks into the open. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hunt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to... Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Williams will pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by time to figure out where. Now for the fun part. Congratulations. Welcome to the desert, the great state of Arizona, here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Line getting set on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Plows through the defense. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the grab. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
The throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Well, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays. He didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Davis looking to pass. Spins away from the defender. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Sims. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Got him downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Running to the left. Fighting off the defender. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. To the air on first down. Escapes the sack. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And as he throws, it's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the back. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snap it to the back. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Davis will throw. Got his man quickly. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll keep it himself. Fight, and another broken tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Davis looking to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sims. Runs through the tackle. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's caught. It's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sims. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Sims. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He'll do it himself. Made a defender miss. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Connection to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heel. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Miller. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Got a little space. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the red zone, it's Morrow. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to wear down this defense, a 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Davis will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's White. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Harris. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Barfield. Makes it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. He'll try to do it himself. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Arizona Bowl.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Got room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Rainbow Warriors have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Davis looking to pass. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Parker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Turning it on. The 30. He's at the 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice. Have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Using his legs, it's Sims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Davis will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Davis looking to pass. Firing deep. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Powers through. Touchdown, Hawaii! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts it with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. blitz the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Direct snap. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from the 50. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking for a gap. It's Barfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Fires to the tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Davis looking to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Barfield. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. Gets it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'll go back to work on offense. Going with the counter play here. He's in open space downfield. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. And he's got a touchdown.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Using his legs, it's Moffitt. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times
Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UAB's offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Wants to throw it. The short hands. It's Milner. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Blazers will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Frazier. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're going to run it, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Klein. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. He wants to throw it again. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Blazers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off-play action on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They're going to test the right side with this one. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Kitna. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Tigers bring the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Grabbed over the middle, it's Milner. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Got the quick completion. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets away. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Makes the catch, it's Coleman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Creates a little space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give out of the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. A shot toward the end zone, and they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass. It's Kitna. On the move and looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ready to fire from the pistol. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle at Simmons. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking for space, it's Cobb. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got the 1st down and more. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. Got some room, headed to the goal it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
The Blazers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Cobb. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Coleman. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. With the catch, it's Milner. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Hooks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pulls it in. It's Milner. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
The Blazers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So here comes the Auburn offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finish.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Blazers want to move quickly. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. To the air, it's Kitna. Snagged in the middle, it's Hooks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They get to the line quickly. Gives it to the back on the draw. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll give it to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. On the run, it's Jacobs. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass, it's Kitna. That's caught, it's Milner.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds a little space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll try to sneak it. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Clyde. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kitna. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hooks. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity. The second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. That dude ought to have a sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he tacks on the extra point. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's Rogers. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The play-action fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gonna look downfield again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Surging forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try to pop the draw. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Grimes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Motion from the back. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got a chance. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. 1st first play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Wildcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. On the move. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking for room, it's Scott. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. The give to the back. Turning it on! He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 84 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Using his feet. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. A spectacular one-hand grab.
I'll tell you what, these gloves nowadays are amazing. You see this more and more. Who needs 2 hands? You just go up with one hand, pluck it, bring it down for the catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And makes it just a little too slippery in the hands. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Breaks into the open. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Into the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grab behind the line. It's Bradley. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Hauls it in.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Under fire. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now